To do the thing. Oh, not to worry, don't matter.
Oh
Too
no!
late. Too late. Too late.
I forgot to
joking,
do
man.
the intro. Are you joking?
You're joking, man.
Just do it late,
Dear
man.
me.
That's all good. Just
Do
do
it
it late.
now. It is
Oh,
Saturday.
no.
Go for it.
It's
Yeah.
Saturday night. 8 minutes. It's Win the Wood Turner. Champion, man. That was the wrong one, Jamie.
Huh?
Don't matter.
And so
Me doing a bit
tonight,
of
as you can see, we've got JP, we've got Jake from the State Farm, and we've got Sugary Goodness.
Oh my sugary goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Right then.
So
Let's
Let's get
back
some
to
turning
chocolate.
done, eh? Right, what am I doing tonight? Right, okay. Believe it or not, I've got a piece of ash on the lathe.
You don't say. You're joking, man.
You're joking, man. Now, on yesterday's lunchtime live, Amy from across there in Oz asked a question about one of my favourite painting techniques. And I said the string pull. And Jamie said, what about the water drop bowl? I said, well, yeah, there is that as well. And I said I hadn't done a string pull for quite a while. So guess what we're doing tonight? I'm going to do a vase type shape out of this. And I'm going to do a water drop vase. No,
We're going to do a platter.
I'm going to do a string pull type vase on this. Okay. So I'll get some turning done like I usually do. And the guys can let me know what's happening out there in YouTube land.
You want me to go for it? Okay, mate. No worries.
Yeah,
I will
okay.
do. Let me. Well, you're going to go for it. Good lad. Right. Okay. So in the chat at the minute we have 37 people watching. There's 11 thumbs up. Now, by my reckoning, I mean it's got to be 26 people there. Fantastic opportunity. Smack the thumbs up. In the chat we have Ash at Cuddy Shed. We got Barry Chitty and Billy Brown, Charlie Taylor, Cindy Keel. So good they named her twice. Connie. Door 60. Fred Gilliver. The international superstar himself, Jake Thompson Esquire.
Wearing khakis.
Wearing khakis. We've got Jenny Jen, Mick Hughes, Hurst, Turning Time Creations, Michael Azzopardi, Ward Wilson, Wavy Woodshed, and I've just seen, I think it may be the original herself, Jennifer's Craft and Creations. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Welcome. I heard you say Michael has a party there. It's nice to see him, and he doesn't usually make the lives, but he always makes a comment.
Nice.
That's nice.
Highly appreciate. Don't forget, guys, comments are absolutely free. They're gratis, and they make Wayne smile because he has to reply to every one of them while he drinks his wine. Stephen the Wood Dude's in as well. Evening, Stephen. And Malcolm Douglas. Well, hey. Oh, JP's here. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
There goes the neighbourhood. Oh, dear.
And the next, and the adjoining neighborhood.
And Charlie Taylor as well. Right. If I've missed anybody, feel free to give us a wave in the chat, and we'll give you a call out.
Mm-hmm.
Slange everyone. I've been
Are
waiting
you on
for
the
this
room
all
again
day.
tonight, Shug?
Yes, mate. I was having withdrawal symptoms from last night.
And Wayne the Wood Turner is turning, and he's telling Huey to keep it classy in the chat and don't ruin his life.
Don't ruin my life. I'll try, Wayne. I'll try. I'm making no promises because it's Saturday night. It's mint.
It's Saturday night.
Yeah, I do like a nice bit of air.
Nice piece of ash.
Slap it, Wayne. Slap it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Slippery slope. Slippery slope.
And so it begins.
We just left the
Yeah.
Patreon. We have to remember we just left the Patreon.
You ask
just
him to
ended.
do one thing.
Yeah.
Patreon has left the building. Oh, the heckler's here. AGK.
There we go.
I wouldn't say he's a heckler. I'll say he spits some facts sometimes. You do need to come in the workshop.
Yeah, he does. He does spit some facts. What was he saying about you the other day, James?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Come on, Andrew. Back me up on this one. Don't be siding with him now. Come on. Did he say he was doing a bullet?
He said,
Sometimes you don't have to say it. You just do it.
He's doing. He
Yeah.
said he's doing some string pull.
String pull bullet.
Spring pull bullet. John McDonald's got a pair of
Grueley's in. He says evening
Evening, sir.
Bambino.
John McDonald's got a pair of blue birds there. Does anyone know what that pertains to? Go on, Jamie. You know you want.
No idea.
Okay.
Think about a parrot.
No, don't think so because they look like
It's
look
not a
like
parrot to this live anyway.
they look like
Caca, caca.
I wonder if their name's Peter.
they could be Blue Peter. Correct.
Yeah.
We're not back to the
Couple of
little
Blue
Peter
Peters.
conversation. I didn't know if
It's
they
a Douglas
were
Mungham's in.
What's up, Douglas?
Douglas.
AGK says,
Just being sharp in
so
this goat.
he's like catchphrase. He says, so
Yeah.
you see it, if you see it, say it.
That's the one. Go on, say it. You know.
There's a lot of
Graham
shug-
Haynes in as well.
shuggism.
If you
Go
don't
on.
understand, Huey will explain it to you.
Yeah. Go on. Give it a damn good chugging. Billy Brown saying he hoped they don't have bird flu. Colin Izzard's here. Evening.
Hang on.
And Hayne Max is here as well. Evening.
How you doing? No, we never got to. We never got to ask the question that we asked on the cartoons today and patrons. So we'll ask it here instead.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
What is your favourite smell? Wrong answers only.
Durian fruit.
Colin Izzard said, Huey, he was in from the start, but you missed him. Naughty.
Huey, golly.
I did say give us a
AGK
wave
said
if I missed you.
Yeah. That's your disclaimer every time.
Cindy Keogh, cow crap.
Straight to
AGK
it.
said farts.
And Fred Gilliver says, Your own farts.
I've got a story about that.
Says,
Oh
sewage
my!
fart. Oh, here we go.
We have to hear it.
Yeah. Well, when we were up at Deals last weekend, Justin was across. You know, the Garage Avenger. Justin came across. And on the
this was
Saturday
funny.
night, obviously, we had the barbecue and everything, and people were having a few drinks and everything. Well, it seems Justin isn't used to eating that type of food.
Oh no!
So he was camping out in a tent, and Sunday morning, he let everybody know that while he was in his sleeping bag, he farted. And it was that bad he had to go out and talk outside and be sick. Luckily enough, where his tent was about half a mile away from where I was camping, so it was all good.
Or
That'll
maybe
learn
he is used to eating that kind of food. He just who was cooking?
Scott, I think.
Billy Brown
Ah.
says. Billy Brown says that Norwegian tinned fish. Oh yes,
Oh, that stuff.
Yeah.
That's that stuff that
Oh,
stinks really
yes.
bad, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, but
Surströmming.
so does durian fruit.
Yeah, but that's surströmming. A
And you
friend
got
of
their
mine.
legs, didn't you?
A friend of mine videoed himself trying some of that, and it just ended up as a barf fest, basically. But the thing was, when he opened the can up, it actually sprayed because it's fermenting still, and it sprayed and it went all over him and it went all over his shed. Well, his missus then said he went to go in the house, and she then said, "You are not coming in this house at all." So he took all his clothes off and used the cold hose outside to wash himself off, and walked in the front door, and she basically chucked her dummy out and sent him back out because apparently the smell had gone right through to his skin and it absolutely stunk to high heaven. For 2 days he lived in his shed, but by the end of that he said he couldn't stand it anymore because even the shed was reeking of it because it had gone into the brickwork and everything. Lovely.
Oh dear me.
Moral of the story, eat it outside as far away from anything as possible.
No, the moral of the story is don't open the tin, put it straight in
Yeah.
the bin.
Don't open
Straight in the bin.
Put it in the bin. How's it go, Wayne? It only takes a minute to bag it and bin it.
LeBarry's
exactly.
in.
Hey,
Hello.
Buzz.
Oh, LeBernie Baz. How the devil are ya? Oh, that is a good one. Turning Time said, kids sick in the back of the car. Yeah. Yeah. Or your kid when it's a toddler getting gastroenteritis.
How's that go?
Cindy says liver cooking. Can't
Oh,
say
liver's
as,
beautiful.
can't say as I know because I don't eat liver. Nyeh. Had
It's
some
almost
once.
as bad
Didn't
as
like it.
mountain oysters.
Mountain oysters, ain't that goat?
Yeah.
Douglas Mungham says sewage farm. I've worked. Oh no.
I love what you did with that one.
Oh yeah, milkshake left in a car in Thailand for a week. Oh, nice one.
Oh, nice. Aye.
Cindy said coffee brewing. Wayne's the
Yeah,
same if it's flavoured coffee.
I'm not a massive fan. I like coffee, but I don't really like it when they have the. I just like instant. You know what I mean? Not none of this fatty stuff.
John McDonald says ball balls. And they things you put on a Christmas tree.
Or hang
It
off
is
your
when you-
bumper of your truck.
It is when you say it, isn't it? Bull balls. Bull. How's it go again? Oh, water
Ball
bottle.
balls.
No, water bottle.
Water bottle.
Douglas says he's been up to his armpits in it.
You're not
Yeah.
supposed to swim in it, Douglas.
That's how you know you love your job, when you'll go for a swim in it.
I get into my work.
Right, where's me other?
That's putting in 110%. Yeah, Andrew's got it right. Liver is the devil.
See, I was that engrossed in Jake's Patreon that I never got my tool set up properly. So I'm blaming Jake. It's all Jake's fault.
So now you're as prepared as I was.
Before we end the show tonight, when we've actually got a game we're going to play.
Oh,
no,
all right.
That would.
Yeah, we've got that set up. I've got it written down. It was suggested the other day on one of your lives. So,
all right, that doesn't sound well.
So we'll let people know towards the end.
I can't remember any of that.
There's no prizes, just bragging rights.
Was that? Did somebody say something about that last night after I'd got a bit worse for wear?
Probably me.
Douglas Mungum says Thames water.
Sour milk, yeah. Sour milk's pretty rank. Let the dogs in the cab after they've rolled in fox crap. Oh no.
Terry Cox says hello from Indiana.
hello, Indiana.
Evening, Terry. Yeah, Michael A's saying rotten fish. Yeah, that's. Oh no.
Ooh.
That is rank. And Stephen said Filipino stinkfish, which is a salted fish, on a 12-hour bus trip.
Oh.
You should have eaten it before the bus trip. That could have been even worse.
Yeah.
Standing on the London Underground with a jam-packed train. That smells disgusting as well.
Cats pee in a hot car. Mark
Strawton's in.
Snap. Evening, Mark.
Right, just get me calipers out.
There you go.
Are you using the metric or the imperial ones tonight, Wayne?
Oh, I use the imperial ones there.
Okay, that's good. So we've got a few in from over the pond, and I haven't got the mathematics to work it out tonight.
Or any other time.
Not really.
Yeah,
any other time.
1/8 is 3 mil. A quarter is 6 mil.
Yep.
That's all you need to know.
5/16 is 8 mil. We got 48 people watching and 28 thumbs up. Now I can do the maths on that because that's simple, Jake, isn't it? I can do that one.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna. Yeah,
20 people. They've got a fantastic opportunity to smack the thumbs up. Go on, you know you want to.
You know you wanna.
You know you
you want to. You know you need to.
Mick Hughes said, "We had someone cook kippers in the microwave at work, and they evacuated the building because they thought it was a gas leak."
Nice. LeBarry says farmer's spreading smells like swamp butt.
Swamp
swamp
butt, yeah.
butt.
Oh no.
Nice.
Benjamin's in and he says, "Boom, boom. I think he might actually be Basil Brush this week."
Fuck's it.
Foxy lady.
Stephen says, "Chew train, height of summer, baby puke, only 3 stops to go."
Ew. And Douglas said the strangest thing he did while on a job whilst working, a lady asked if they could sort out her side drain. Who were nudge, nudge, wink. Oh no, not that one. Okay. Long gloves came out. And out of the drain came a dissolving hedgehog, which promptly exploded.
Nice.
Well, I do know that when we used to do the external insulating, we were working on a job. I wasn't there the day it happened. I wished I was. And a chap who worked for my dad, his name was Luigi,
Plumber.
well, at this point in time he was. Because they were external insulating the outside of the building, they used to have to remove the pipes while they put the boards over the top, which are fiberglass boards. So my dad said, "If you lot start getting ready, I'll go around and I'll tell them not to use any of the water, the toilets or whatever, just while we do round the drains." So he went round and rang the doorbell and was waiting for someone to come who just happened to be on the toilet. And as Luigi removed the downpipe from the toilet, they flushed because the doorbell rung. So they legged it down, and as it did, out came a humongous brown loaf and smacked him straight in the face. And my dad just couldn't help himself. He just fell about. He come round the corner, and there's this mad Italian guy just going absolutely mental. So such a shame.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh dear.
That is brilliant.
Oh, Jennifer's saying, "Sorry if we don't chat. Pizza has just arrived." Is it a Clasperonis, Jennifer? Is it a Clasperonis? And AGK said, "I told you he was a heckler." Is that with or without pineapple?
John from Dixie Shelly's in.
Uh-oh. What's up,
Hey,
John?
John.
Evening, John. Fred Gilliver says, and I like this one, "I hope he was paid time and a turd for that job."
Connie's like, "Someone's a pizza."
All of a sudden, Connie shows up.
No, John, no, he's not nearly done. This is all about the effect that he's putting on it, mate. Oh, apparently it's without pineapple. Damn, you've let down the slide.
Only half the slide. The other half, I'm glad it.
I love the pineapple debate.
I loved it when they were all talking about masks then.
Oh, you mean the mask debate?
Yeah, that's the one. Canny says, "I'm mixing resin but stopped when I heard pizza."
Yeah, I'm just about to read that.
Dedication right there.
That's right, that's part of the course.
He says, "Farmhouse and vegetarian do love pizza with pineapple. Mr. S doesn't." You should put your foot down, Jen.
Mhm.
Make him get his own. Do what I do. Have half tonight, and then you can have half tomorrow for breakfast. I love cold pizza. Douglas said they had a trainee on a job unblocking a pump. I asked him for a screwdriver, and when he handed it to me, I had a walnut whip on the back of my hand, and then he threw up. Yeah, question, Ben said. Reheated pizza or cold pizza? The latter for him. Yes, cold pizza, Ben.
Cold all
Especially
day.
for breakfast. Nice. Definitely, John. No waste. No waste. But, well, I've got a waste part, but it's just a bigger
From the
enough.
west coast of Arizona says, what is leftover pizza?
It's only left over for a short time, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Just clean the inside of this out, and I think that'll do for that.
Oh, yes. Oh, we should have pixelated that then.
Pixelation.
That was good. Oof, come on, we're all funny.
You come over all unnecessary there, Shug.
All unnecessary. Oh,
Hashtag Vars Envy. Ben says, Jamie, did you do your thing? Refresh my memory.
question, Wayne.
Yeah.
Charlie Taylor is asking, what is the hollowing tool?
I used a variety of hollowing tools there. I used this one, which is the Robert Sorby Sovereign Hollower. Then I went on and used this one, which is Simon Hope Hollower with a cupped carbide on it, set at 45-degree angle. And I finished off using this one, which is also the Simon Hope hollowing tool. This one's got the 3/4 inch bar, so it actually fits into the hollowing system. And this is a fairly new product that Simon's brought out to fit onto this, which is sort of a teardrop sort of shape, which you can actually move around to various angles. And this has got, what's that? That looks to be about a 1/2 inch high-speed steel disc on there, so it can be resharpened.
Not at the moment, Ben. We haven't done it yet.
And now I'm going to do some sand. But before I do that, I'll start
Susie
off.
Swisswood Turner's here.
Hey, Susie.
Alright.
Once I find my parting tool, which I've put down somewhere, as per usual. Oh, there it is. I'll start off the parting cut before I start the sanding.
You say as per usual. We didn't do that the other day.
Oh, did I not?
No, you forgot.
That's probably because I forgot.
As per most of the time.
That's most of it.
Jackie
Douglas
Thompson.
says, hello, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Douglas Thompson says, Shug, the three of us went to Pizza Hut and ordered 3 extra large pizzas. I ended up eating 1.5.
That's my kind of thing.
I'm not going to put my fingers all the way in there because it's deep.
Real deep.
Real deep.
We're like trained minds.
Real deep.
Oh.
Let's start.
It's all right. I haven't finished.
Today we're gonna do a string pull, boys and girls.
Pull that string.
Okay.
Little slide over the slippery surface.
Is that a receptacle to hold a popsicle?
And finish off with some 400.
Rub that ash. Oh, dear.
Ah,
And then-
Jackie's old enough.
Brushy!
Hey. Watching, she's instigating it.
Yeah.
Conversation starter.
Conversation
there we
starter.
go.
Well,
Are you using cellulose or acrylic, Wayne?
I'm using cellulose. Shug.
Oh, is there any reason why?
What's the difference between the two? One starts a conversation and one ends it.
I love it.
I just wipe the excess off that. Now, I'm not using Yorkshire grit on this because it is going to get coloured.
Jeezy says, isn't it a bit too early to be rubbing wood? Might be a language
Oh, definitely
barrier
not.
going on a beer, John. You can always
No.
do that.
any
Not in
time
my
of day
workshop.
is a good time for pie.
It's Saturday night. It's mint. Rub your wood. Fred Gilliver's asking, does the brush tickle that ash? Mark said, "You go." Jennifer said, "Mark said you guys need to watch what you're saying," as he just nearly choked on his pizza.
Right.
You need to adjust your pizza time around the show.
Which way around am I putting this? Not that way. Must be that
Did he have
way.
Did he have a mouthful?
Right. So what I've got here is my indexing jig. On this lathe, this is one of the first Evolution SK114s that came out, and on the early ones, they've got an indexing plate on the back. The outer ring has got 24 indexing places, and the inner one has got 36. So on this one, we're going to use the 24, and what I'm going to do is unplug the lathe, because I'm an absolute bugger for when I'm using the indexing thing to go down and automatically switch the lathe on.
Stephen the Woody says, Wayne, do you ever use dark blue instead of black for your base coat before the string pull?
No, I always tend to use black.
Okay.
But that is.
Wayne,
Yeah.
Fred Gilliver says, I don't know whether you know or not, but Brian's got an SK114.
Oh, was he? I thought he wasn't going to get one.
Don't believe you.
Oh, dear.
Someone must have got it for him.
Yeah, I reckon someone got it for him.
He wouldn't pan to peer pressure.
It's
Very
not exactly in line, but it is just a demo piece. Right, take this round 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And put another one on.
What's 8, Wayne? Is that a quarter of the way round, is it? Or
No, it's a third.
a third? Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
millimeter.
So it counts 8 green bottles laying on the floor.
8 rum bottles laying on the floor.
And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, I'll be laying on the floor with the green bottles.
Catching it on the back of my neck. Stuart says, question, what is this about Brian and the SK114? I think I'm missing out on the joke. Brian really wants an SK114. That's all I
Well, I
know.
don't know that he does want one. It's just that everybody is suggesting he gets one.
He really wants one. That's what it is, Wayne. He really wants one. But he don't want to admit it. Stephen, the Wood Dude, has a question, and he said, question, if Brian won the lottery, would he buy an SK114? John McDonald said, a Vic Mark 150. Now we're going up in the world.
Right, I think that should be it. They all look equal, even if they're not. They look it.
If
That's
If it
what
looks straight, it is straight.
That's what counts.
Right, there might be some bleed out on this when I put the ebonizing lacquer on, but who cares?
Ebony
Is what it is.
Ivory. Yeah, you're joking, man.
Shake it, Wayne. Shake it.
Shake that booty.
Shake it real good.
Yeah, Douglas likes your jig, mate. I don't know whether you're on about the little dance you did when you were shaking that or the one that you just used for the indexing. It just fell at the right time, that did. Well, I don't know, Andrew. 8, maybe 10. Whatever is available. The more the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's replied.
Right.
He said the dance.
The masking tape wasn't stuck down properly there, so the black has definitely gone underneath this piece. But like I said, it doesn't really matter.
No, it's not bad, mate.
Doesn't matter.
We're just messing the crowd anyway.
That's actually very nice, that is, the way it contrasts against that.
Right. Do you think that needs to be coloured?
Looks like Newcastle, so yes.
Oh, okay. Got to bring
Yeah,
football into it every time, ain't you?
Yeah, well, they're a bunch of shite, so I totally agree with them.
Well, I thought it looked more like an Everton mint, so I was saying, yeah, it's about time.
It looks
Right.
It
Now,
could look
this
like
has got...
could look like a humbug.
Usually when I use intrinsic colours, it goes onto bare wood. It doesn't go onto sand and sealer. So I'm not very sure how this will stick. But like I say, it is just a demo piece, just to show more of the technique of the string pull, which I'll obviously get onto when the ebonizing lacquer dries. I don't know why I took that away, because I still need it.
Just practice.
If anyone wanting in the chat wants to be able to talk like Wayne, just got to practice. You've got to say Pooper scooper.
Facebook.
Book.
Book. Let's take a look
Hey.
in the book.
Facebook. Pooper scooper.
He's like, I didn't invite you guys here to make fun of me.
Hey, I
Okay.
didn't come here to be laughed at. Who was that? I think that
You're
was one.
joking, man.
I think that was one of Roy Chubby Brown's. That was.
I think it was. It does ring a bell, mate. Bit like Quasimodo's face. Boom.
AGK says orange. Yes.
Well, it's supposed to be red.
He is fond of orange.
Benjamin says, I've planted my SK100 in the garden and I'm hoping it will grow into an SK114. No. It'll grow into a rusty mess, Ben. Go and fetch it now. Do not leave it in the garden.
Right, what jaws have I got on me other chuck? Oh, God. Right, let's see.
I've got an
what's
SC. I've got an SC100 on the hanging on the wall, and I just don't use it because I've got an easy chuck.
What thread has it got on it, mate?
M33.
Oh, it's no good for me then. I'm going to say I'd probably be tempted to steal it next time I come over.
All right. How many of my tools do you actually want? Are you making a list?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I'm a klepto. Oh dear.
I don't know what Big Feet is he's trying to tell me as well, but I've got 4 of them blooming push sticks that he made.
I've got 2 now.
I've got 1, but I'm gonna fill it with resin in the lettuce because they're quite nice and deep. So,
Well,
Dude.
what I'm thinking about doing is burning part of mine so the outside around the letters gets burnt, and the letters
That's a good
just stay
idea.
in the wood colour.
yeah, a bit
I
like the
might burn all of mine.
A bit like the sign I did up with Deals.
I'm going to say a bit like. He might burn all of this. Yeah, I know where Jamie's going. The gas price is
Right,
that
what
high.
what I'm actually doing now, I'm turning the vase round to do the string pull because I always do the string pull right-handed, and it's a lot easier for me doing it from this part of the vase, the top part of the vase, down to the bottom, using my right hand rather than trying to use my left hand.
Plus, you want to feel like you're doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does like to pull with the right hand.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you go with
definitely.
the left hand, that's the stranger.
no, you can still use your right hand. Just go underneath your thigh. It just feels like somebody
Yeah.
else is doing.
Just sit on it for 15 minutes to get pins and needles.
Turning Time Creation says, how's the easy chuck? Fantastic.
It's awesome.
Douglas Mungham says, JP the extra #1 hollower.
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
got 2 extra #1 hollowers.
Yes, he knows that's the one I'm aiming for.
I'm
It's
actually
become
giving
common
one away
knowledge.
on my 10k giveaway, and I'm almost there. So
You have made me a
Right,
moderator
so
on this
I've
channel, haven't you?
got-
I'll be blocking everyone.
I've got 3 colours of the Joe Sonia's iridescent paints here. I've got green, gold, and violet. And I don't know if you can see on that camera, but they all look basically the same colour. They all look cream. The colours don't start coming out until you put them onto something dark, which is why I usually have a black background for doing this. And what I tend to use for my string pull is basically just some cotton type wool. And all you do with it is put it in to the paint. I've got this loosened off with some flow medium because the Joe Sonia's iridescents are very thick when they come out, very thick and creamy. So I've got it loosened off with some flow medium. Just come up there. Oh dear me, I'm going to have to go, guys. I'm on live on YouTube
Oh,
Oh
not
my
again.
goodness.
again. Yeah.
Oh, You were on
Benjamin's
last week,
made an
no?
observation. He says it's
Yeah.
weird how Wayne's always got shot glasses to hand.
yeah.
What would be weirder if I didn't have any?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm doing as I pull the string out is that I'm pulling it up the side of the glass so it takes any excess paint off. And what I'm going to try and do here is actually keep it in between the lines of the black.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, keep it classy and keep it in between the lines.
Or something.
And we just go down the vase, twisting the string as we go until we get to the bottom. And then what I tend to do is just put my finger just at the bottom there. This is going to scrape off any excess paint, which I'm not too concerned about. And we just pull it down.
Oh yeah.
And there we have the string effect on that piece.
Beautiful.
What I'll do, I'll wipe that excess paint off from down
Anita
the bottom.
Ball's in. Evening, Anita.
Hello, Anita.
Hello, Anita.
I'm sure to cock this up.
Oh, cock. Sound like James May there.
Yeah, that'll do. Turn this
That'll
round.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey.
Right, where was I? What was I doing? Oh, I getting paint all over myself. This one, I think, is going to be the gold one. So again, you just place the wool in there.
Is that a pretty clean string, or is it fuzzy, or what do you?
No, it's
Different.
quite clean. I don't like the effect you get when you use like a fuzzy type of string, if you see what I mean. I don't think it gives a very good effect. What you can also use is jewelry chain. That gives a good effect.
That's just a load of balls, though, isn't it?
Yeah. No, you can actually use now the type of chain that you get that holds the plug-in for the kitchen sink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got nothing in this bloody string. I've got paint all over. Oh well, such is life.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And again, just hold it on gently.
Anita's just left Woodcraft.
And her wallet cried.
And
Her
her
wallet
wallet cried.
There's
There you go, look at that.
Nice.
get some more paper just to clean off that excess. Now, I might not get this parted off tonight because it does take a fair while for this paint to dry, and I'm not going to use the hot air gun because, knowing me, I'll probably cock everything up and get it all bubbled.
I can
I'll let
almost
this
hear
dry
Anita's
naturally.
wallet now. And it's
And the
singing.
final one. Now, what I have noticed with Joe Sonia paints, if you actually loosen them off too much, and you can't really see that, I'll show this when I do the show you the main camera. If you loosen it off too much with the flow medium, it can actually start to form cells, and I'll show you what they are when I come to the end. But I think it gives a pretty cool effect.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we will do the violet.
Benjamin says the person who invented the string pulling must have had a proper celebration curry when they discovered it. Did you, Wayne?
I didn't invent this.
Oh, Jamie with his little jabs, man. That's so
I
cute.
found this on looking at different art channels on YouTube. And one of the best ones I've seen, it's a Dutch couple that do a hell of a lot of art stuff, and they did an absolutely huge one. It was about 4 foot long, because this is usually done on canvas. And the way that it's actually done, the way that the artists do it that I've seen on YouTube, is they actually do wet on wet. So what they do is, it's usually, like I say, on a flat canvas, and they'll put a base coat down, a dark base coat, but they'll actually leave it wet, and then do the string pull through the wet. And the first time I did one, I did it wet on wet, and I thought, yeah, that works, but surely there's a simpler way for doing it with wood turning. So
Yeah.
that's when I started using either the black ebonizing lacquer or a black gloss paint, because mainly it dries quick to get the effect. And I think since I started doing these, which was a good few years ago, it's basically gone around the world. Loads of turners do them now.
You're an influencer.
Yeah.
Well, Pat Carroll, after the first one I did, Pat Carroll started doing them, and he mentioned me in his demonstrations when he was doing them.
There you go.
Nice. Anita Bull said she needs a new lathe to go on her easy woodchuck. Oh, there's always one name dropper, isn't there? Nice.
Right. So what I'll do, I'll take this off the chuck, just so you can actually see the effect, and then I'll put it to one side, and I'll get back to finish it over the next 2 or 3 days and put some proper photographs up.
Stuart Ingrid, he says, I've learned that the hard way. There's a certain time when string pull is definitely not a good idea.
Right. So, there you go, guys. I've done this one differently. I don't usually do the put different colours in, but if you can see there, see what I mean about the cells where you start getting the holes through the
Yeah.
I think it shows it better on the gold one, to tell you the truth. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he does. There's 3 or
Yeah,
4 on the gold one, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, on the thin part of the paint. That's basically coming because I've probably put a little too much flow medium in, but it's a very, very good effect and works especially well with the Joe Sonia's iridescence. So there you go, guys.
Nice one, mate. Nice.
Nice.
I'll put that to one side to get
Real
dried,
nice.
and then get it finished. Ebonizing lacquer. Ebonizing lacquer is not the same as conversation piece. Just to let you know.
No.
No, that's not.
Right, let's bring the guys in.
No, don't do it.
Just coming up
actually what that one is.
Yeah. Well, it's easy. I mean, if Ashley fancies a bit of black, she just uses the ebonizing lacquer. Ashley must be absolutely knackered with watching Saturday morning cartoons and then watching Jake's Patreon because she's gone to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just got to have a nap after that. You know what I mean?
What? She have to
hydrate
watch a
and have a
live to
nap.
have a nap.
Imagine how me and Jake feel.
Yeah.
So there you go. Thanks everybody for all the nice comments. Feel free after the show is finished to come back in and leave a comment on the video itself. It's very much appreciated, and it's free.
It's gratis.
And
It's free.
Yeah, apart from being free, it doesn't cost anything.
Correct.
And it means I've got to do some work answering them.
Oh, Vicky says we've got to keep it classy. No, Vicky, it's Saturday night.
No, it's Saturday night. It's Saturday night.
Vicky's making
No holds
Vicky's making the rules. There wasn't. I didn't see any lemon oil being used. I don't know why she's here.
Yeah, no melon oil, Vicky. Thanks for swinging by, but there was no melon oil. Jigsy likes it. Colin likes it. Yeah. Stuart likes
Thanks
it.
everybody. It's very much appreciated.
Great comments.
Right, what's happening tomorrow? Right, tomorrow, if you're not a member of JP's Patreon, I suggest you go across and join JP's Patreon because he's got the sugary goodness on tomorrow, and it won't be classy. I can guarantee it will not be classy.
It won't be
Better
classy.
than Netflix, man. Better than Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix and chug.
Yeah, and then tomorrow night I'll have a premiere out at 10:30 p.m. UK time. Jamie will have a premiere out at 11 p.m. UK time, and Caitlin will probably have a premiere out at 11:30. And then it's the start of the week again. Monday lunchtime will probably supposed to be Terry, but he'll probably be away on holiday, so it might well be Brian unless his internet isn't working properly. In which case, it might well be Pete. It'll be one of the three of them. Let's do something tomorrow lunchtime.
Hey, you never know.
Options.
You never know. Terry might step up to the plate. And, oh no, he'd be on holiday, won't he?
Yeah. And on that note, I'm going to press the button to end the show.
No.
And again, thanks everybody for coming along and watching, and thanks guys for being earworms. It is very much appreciated. And I'll see you all. Oh, we will see you all soon.
Bye.